0D. iPhone Microsoft.
Well, I've got all my shit sorted with shopping. Yay, got it all sorted. I'm just sitting here relaxing after my self-defense class today. Don't have any money till Tuesday now with pension money. The running joke is I don't have to spend all my pension money on cigarettes. It gets spent on taxis instead. Even though I don't smoke, of course, I like to muck around a bit. I spent $50 to get the taxi home today. $50. I think I need to stop going to guide dogs because my NDIS budget isn't allowing me to save pension money. It's not. It's allowing support workers and guide dogs and that, but it's not allowing me to save money. I was not coming home on the trains this afternoon in the hot weather. No way. Hot weather. It's 33 degrees outside. Very, very hot. Oh. And it's going to be December in 3 weeks' time. Yeah, crazy. So, on Tuesday, I'll be going to Coles to get a little bit of money out, but I won't be able to spend a lot of money because I've got groceries there to do cooking, and Uber Eats is good, but I've only got money for groceries, and when I'm with support workers I have to buy something when I'm out. That's the only money I've got now. Yeah, I don't have extra money to spend because if I don't have it there, I won't be able to buy food anymore and I will be going hungry. Yeah. If anyone says to me, oh, why can't you spend money on this, why can't you spend money on that, I'll just say, because I can't pay you back, as in, I can't pay you money that you spend on me and buy food. I can't do both things at once. It's either, I've got to prioritise myself first. I will go out with friends, but if it's going to cause me to not have any money, then either I go out and don't spend money, which I can do, or if that's not possible because some people get offended if I don't buy something to eat with them, you know, it's like if I buy something you have to buy something, well, okay, then I won't go out, you know, that's the only other option is I just won't go out. And I feel a bit offside when people get offended, like, why get offended at something I don't want to do, and I don't need to be told what to do, because that's more offensive than just being offended over something I don't want to do, you know? Like if I don't want to buy a meal, I don't have to. and I can't buy groceries and spend money at the same time, because if I do that, then I have no money left for what I want to do for me. It's all about, well, sometimes I feel like I do things for other people, and I don't like doing things for other people. I like helping people because it's nice, but I don't like spending money unless it's about me. Like, I might ask people if they want me to shout lunch, so that's great. And then I'll even offer sometimes, like, I'll pay someone back for a meal that they've bought me. But offering to pay someone back is starting to get like it's about them, it's not about me. Because I'll pay someone back for buying a meal, but do I actually want to pay them back? Do I actually want that meal? If I really wanted that meal so much, someone's offered to pay for me and I'll pay them back, but do I really want that meal so badly that I have to let someone pay for it so that I've got to pay them back? I like the idea that if you really want something, you'll say, oh, no thanks, I'll pay for it myself when I'm ready to buy it another day, you know. Like, if anyone says, oh, do you want me to pay for Macca's, you could pay for it next week, you give me the money, I could either say, yeah, sure, or I could say, no, not really, but thanks for the offer, I'm not interested in McDonald's, but hey, if I want something, I'll buy it when I'm ready. I'm starting to think that maybe allowing people to pay for meals for me is a great offer for them. It works for them because I can pay them back. But actually, maybe I can't pay people back. Maybe I can't keep accepting meals that I know I'll have to pay the money back for that meal. I'm starting to think maybe people should just say, as a reference, I'm getting Uber Eats, what are you getting? I should be able to say, well, I don't have much money this week. I've got more money next week, but I need it for other things, so it's not as if I can spend money on Uber Eats, you know. So maybe you get Uber, I'll just get something else to eat. And if I think I have the money to buy something from Uber Eats in future, I'll buy it. Because I feel like it's like I'm always lending money all the time. It's as in lending, as in paying back, rather than keeping it for me, you know. All the money I pay anybody for stuff could be for me to spend on clothes or shoes or something nice for me. So it's a hard deal, that one, because while I'm being nice when I say, oh, I can shout lunch or I'll pay you back next week, which I do pay people back anyway, I feel like I'm missing out because I'm not getting what I want. I'm not spending money for me. I'm not doing anything for me. It's all about do everything for the group of you and your friends, but not about me, not what I want in my life, which is starting to be stupid. It's not sacrificial at all, it's just stupid. It's not about sacrificing something to help people, it's about giving power away and having nothing for myself. That's how I take it. I don't know what I'll be telling the doctor in a couple of weeks. I don't know if I should tell him that everything's okay and just move on, or should I just tell him that I don't have any pension money, I can only spend money on limited stuff for, medical stuff, and I don't have any money for, for really expensive medical stuff. Like, it's easy to say all of that everything's fine, but at the end of the day, I have to be realistic in life. I have to say that I'm stranded, that I'm missing out on life because of other people. And it's not because other people are like, hey, let's make you miss out on life. No one's actually trying to make me miss out on life. No one's doing anything wrong. No one's hurting me. It's more that I prioritise other people over myself. So I want to hang out with other people, that's great. I want to go out with other people, that's great. But then I get to miss out on things in my life. I'm starting to think that I need to, like, if I want to share food with people, instead of buying stuff from Uber, instead of saying, hey, I'll pay you back next week if you buy me something today, I might just buy, like, say I do online shopping for Coles or Woolworths, or I go out to these specialty food places to buy snacks and different food and drinks and that. Maybe I can say, well, I've bought a loaf of bread from this specialty place from one of the shopping centres. I could share that. Or if people wanted like a hot meal, I could just say, well, hang on, I'll go to Woolworths and get some meals, because then I can put them in the microwave. And if anybody says, no, I'd rather a grilled burger, or I'd rather this, or I'd rather that, I'll just say, well, okay, you get the grilled burger, I'm getting something that I can afford to eat, because I'm not prepared to pay for a grilled burger, either by paying someone or by actually paying directly for the burger. I'm not prepared to do that. But you go ahead and you buy something, I'll just get something that I can afford. Because as much as I love to do things with friends, do whatever they do, because it's just fun, I can't afford to do it. I honestly can't afford it. I can't. Cannot afford it. Because now, tomorrow's Sunday, and then it'll be Monday, I can't do what Michelle wants, because I did what everybody else wanted. It's not everybody said do what I say. It's not Simon Says or anything like that. It's more that I did whatever the group did, and now I can't do whatever I want to do, which sucks. It kind of sucks, because now I'm stuck while other people, who are probably not fortunate either, could easily be going out tomorrow doing what they want to do. Not that no, it takes away from the point of my argument. People can be going out on Monday. Some people may go out tomorrow or Monday and do what they want, and I can't until Tuesday. I'm just being honest. I want to go out when it suits me to go out. So if I'm stuck, then that doesn't satisfy me. I'm not happy to be stuck. Some people are stuck because of money on different days, blah, blah, blah. That's fine, but I'm still going to be honest and say that I still feel stranded and I don't like it. I'm not special more than everyone else. I'm just saying that for me, I don't want to be stranded. Doesn't matter what everyone else is like, because everyone else has their own story. So I'm telling you my story, and that is I don't like the position I'm in. That is my story. And I want it to change to suit my story. because as much as I love other people, I love hanging around people, I need to make my story, my body, my existence, my emotional state comfortable for me at the end of the day. That doesn't mean I'm never going out with anybody again, or I'm just never going to have dinner with people. No, I just need to change a few things so that I am also comfortable with my situation, as well as my friendships, my groups of people, blah, blah, blah. So that's the way I've got things in my mind at the moment. So, yeah. I've kind of got it easy in life, but what if my family, who I hardly speak to, brings up to me and says, your mother's dead? Okay, to be quite honest with you, I don't care, because I won't be happy if my mum dies, but I won't be travelling up to Darwin or to Cairns or anywhere just to go to her funeral. I'm scared. I don't like funerals. I'm scared of funerals. That's just me. I don't like them. But if something important that I have to go to occurs, if something important, what happens if I don't have the money? Don't excuse the argument with, you can get other people to help you. That is not my story. That is somebody else's story. That's their opinion. That's their feelings about me. I don't need to live other people's story. My story is, I need money so that I'm not stranded if I have to go anywhere for anything important that I want to go to. That is my story. Other people's opinions is that I can ring up Centrelink, I can do this, I can do that. No, that is not my story. That's your story, and I'm happy that you have a story that suits you. I want to suit me as well. So, yeah. I am putting the foot down, and I get support workers under the NDIS so that I don't have to pay for the transport. Why can't I get a takeaway meal with the support worker? Then I don't have to use Uber Eats for their delivery fees. I can get the support worker to take me. I can ring up my friends and say, hey, whoever you are, I'm with my support worker. It's probably a bit early for dinner, but I'm not paying for Uber Eats. Good luck if you want to do that. I'm not doing that today. I've got my support worker. I'm buying something. What do you want to eat? If they say no, I'm using Uber. Okay, use Uber. Do that. Good luck to you. Use Uber. I'm not stopping anybody from buying stuff. I'm not stopping people from saying, no, I don't like your offer of takeaway. Tell me the truth. If you don't want takeaway, tell me I don't want any takeaway, or no, I'm using Uber, but if you want takeaway, buy it. I won't be offended. Tell a silly joke. Tell me, you won't be angry if you buy takeaway with your support worker, but I'm buying Uber. Do that. I'm not stopping anyone from saying, no, it's too early for dinner, but hey, if you want dinner now, buy it. I'm not eating till later, but thanks for the offer. Just say that. I'd rather hear you say that and go, oh yeah, okay, I'm not hungry, I guess I'll heat it up in the microwave after, or yeah, alright, I'll eat dinner now even though I'd rather eat later. Don't compromise for me. Just say yes, thanks, or no thanks. Don't make compromises and feel offended, like that I have to be offended or that you've got to be offended. Just say, no, I don't want takeaway right now. I'd prefer to use Uber. Or, no, if you were buying dinner later, I'd take you up on your offer, but right now it's too early. I'll say, okay, I'm bringing fish and chips home. You eat whenever you want. But, okay, fair enough. I'm eating dinner because I want it now. I eat when it suits me. You know, I'm hungry, so okay, fine. Not that I'll be that abrupt or anything, but I'm just using an example. But if I ask people, whoever they are, I've gone to Red Rooster, do you want some? And just say yes or no. Like, you don't have to justify anything. You don't have to make me happy. You don't have to offend me. Just say, no, it's too early, I'm not hungry yet. Or yes, please, can I, pay you $20 for blah, blah, blah. Or no, I'm going to get Red Rooster later on Uber Eats. Or no, I think Red Rooster's too expensive, I'm not paying for it. Okay, don't pay for it then. That's fine. It's up to you. I might one time say, oh look, I'm shouting Red Rooster, do you want some? Yes or no, and go with that. I don't want to compromise for other people, so why would I want other people to compromise for me? And even if I did say, yeah, okay, I'll pay you back. Yeah, alright, I'll do that occasionally. That's like if someone paid me for food. Yeah, that happens. But I don't want anyone getting offended if I say, oh, nah, no thanks. You get it if you want, that's fine. I don't want it. I'd rather have something else, but thanks. And then, if I do reject the offer of paying anyone back because I don't want it, well, it's just because I don't want that food at the time. And maybe I just don't want to actually pay for a meal from Uber Eats, full stop. That's just how it is. It's not about everyone else, I say it's about me as well, but it's not against everyone or all about me, like, okay, I'm offended at people, like, it's not that. It's more that I don't always want to pay for a takeaway meal. Don't even always want a takeaway meal. It's just how it is, But, if I'm with my support worker and I buy dinner before we go home, well, I'll either offer to buy dinner or I'll just be like, I haven't told anyone that I've bought dinner. I'm going to come home and hide. Oops, sorry. Or I might sit down to eat, but sorry guys, I haven't bought dinner for you. Whoops. Sometimes I don't want to tell anyone that I'm buying dinner. I just want to buy it and be left in peace. And even if anyone speaks to me, it's like, I don't always buy dinner for people. I buy it for me, primarily, and if people have to be offended, well, that's their problem. Not that everyone's like that, but, I'm just thinking of a whole lot of things and talking about it on YouTube. Recorder HQ to download to YouTube because I can and I want to. If I didn't want to, I wouldn't do this. I just do whatever I want to do in my life. It's just how it is. It's how I am. But yeah. I know this Thursday when I have support, I'm probably going to get something to suit me for lunch or dinner and bring it home, because that way I don't have to pay for a taxi to go and get it. I can bring it straight home. Who knows, I might not even want takeaway. I know I spent all that money yesterday on Chinese food, but when do I ever eat Chinese? Hardly ever. I hardly ever eat Chinese food. So of course I'm sometimes going to splurge money on something I don't hardly ever eat. But it's going to be another 6 months, 12 months before I go and eat Chinese again. I hardly ever eat Chinese. Hardly ever. There is a takeaway place on Uber Eats called Lucky Star. Now, I know this Chinese restaurant at Carindale Shopping Centre is lovely, but I'm telling you, this Camp Hill Lucky Star is like the best Chinese I've ever eaten. It's Camp Hill is the suburb, Lucky Star is the takeaway shop. It is the best food I've eaten, and they put their food in those rectangular, some of the containers are rounded, but they're those plastic Tupperware takeaway containers, and you can organise your own banquet for at home, or just buy 1 or 2 containers just for yourself, and you can put the rest in the fridge for the next day. Obviously that's what you can do. But like, sometimes, okay, anyone who listens, don't get offended, but sometimes I like to bring a meal home, like order a meal from that particular place just for me. That's what I do. But anyway, I rarely have Chinese food. So when will I order from Lucky Star on Uber Eats? God, probably never. Probably next year in March or something. Well, it's November now, so if I order something next year, that'll be like a month ahead, a month away, because I rarely ever eat takeaway food. I can't eat takeaway every day. I know some people can, and I'm glad they can. I can't do that. I really cannot eat takeaway food every day. It just doesn't work for me to do that. It just doesn't work for me. I would rather cook food from home and buy foods from specialty places that are designed to take home and cut it up yourself and put stuff on it yourself, what you want on your food. Like, I can go to somewhere with friends or a support worker, buy something specialty and just say, look, don't be upset if I don't buy something for morning tea at this cafe. I'm buying something that I can prepare at home for morning tea tomorrow or later on this afternoon for afternoon tea. I mean, I feel awkward when I have to always buy something right now to eat right now. What if I want to buy something that I can eat this afternoon, or that I could eat right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to eat right now. I sometimes want to eat later. I sometimes don't want to have sweets. I might want to wait till 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, something like that, to eat lunch at home. Or, like on Tuesday when I go to this walking group, I am getting shopping from Coles that afternoon. So when I go out to walking group, I could buy something for lunch, morning tea, but sometimes I take it in. Sometimes I take food in to eat at these walking groups because it's just easier. I don't always want to buy lunch. And, God, I have to work out another way to get to VA rather than by taxi, because it's fucking driving me mad that all my money is going toward taxis. Hardly any of it's going towards me. It's going towards cabs to get me around. And I'm starting to think I can't even afford to go in the taxi for this walking group anymore. Like, it's driving me crazy. It's driving me mad. I just don't know what I'm going to do anymore. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, everyone has to get taxis. I'm like, well, I'm not everybody. I'm not those people. I'm myself, and I need to be myself. And I can't conform to everybody else. I need to conform to me sometimes. And if I can't afford taxis, that's not about everyone else, that's about me. I can't afford taxis. It's not about everybody else. But anyway, I will be finding another way to get to VA. I'll be finding another way to get to Vision Australia. And then I'm making up my mind. I'm going to go out to Carindale Shopping Centre because I like it out there. I mean, I know there's Big W and there's no Kmart. I like Big W though. I do like Big W. And I like Carindale Shopping Centre, so there's no point in changing what I like. I like Garden City Shopping Centre as well, but, I need to decide what will interest me the most and go there. I know that Vision Australia sometimes goes to Carindale Shopping Centre. I might actually one day ask the support worker running that walking group, hey, can I go to this place outside Coles on the ground level, and it's called Bread Top, I think. I need to buy some specialty bread so I can have snack food every day, morning tea, afternoon tea, whatever. So I can go and get some specialty breads and a donut, and, they've even got sandwiches there, like buns with sausage or pork in it, But they're the things that I'd do at Carindale. I'd say, hey, I need to drop into Coles. I need to get a hot chicken and vanilla slice for morning tea, or I need to get this, or I need to get that. It would be like one or two items only, So that way, I do not have to go out just to get morning tea. I shouldn't have to go out to get morning tea all the time. It's just money that adds up, And I know half the reason I don't save money is because a third of my income goes on taxis. That third of my income could be going on anything other than taxis. Yeah. But in any case, I don't think that having no money in my bank accounts is going to make me last long, because life just doesn't happen without any finances. You've got to have finances to live a life. All these religious biblical nuts who say, if you want more money, you'll get more money and then you won't be satisfied. Well, the Bible nuts can get out of my life then, because, they're saying you have to have no money. Well, they're crap. They're fearmongers. You need money to be happy. Like, you don't need money to breathe or anything like that, but you need money to function in life. You miss out on so many things if you don't have any money. And then all these rich people that have to protect their investments, who are not happy, whatever, they're obviously putting their happiness in the wrong place then. Because if you've got riches, if you've got money, you can be happy and just Don't tell anyone you've got money. Keep your money in the bank. You don't have to put it in a bloody shareholder's frigging account or anything like that. Just put it in the bank and bloody leave it there. You know? So, I don't know. I treat money like it is. It's just money. But you need it for your lifestyle. And if I don't have any money there, I can't live properly. I can't live happily. I can live happily if I know that every day I need to spend a little bit of money, I've got it there to spend. Or if I need to spend $600 for whatever reason, I'll have $600 to spend. It's not there for me to have no money or for me to have $1 million that I never touch. That's not what it's there for. That is not what it's there for. I don't mind if I had a bit of money there that I never touched, but if it was $6 million, I could put some of that money aside that I can spend every once or twice a year. I could put $1 million aside that I could touch, and then there'd be $5 million earning interest that I don't touch. So then next year I can put another $1 million aside. That's how I do my thing. Now, because I don't have millions of dollars, I can't bloody touch the money I've got anyway, because if I do, I don't have it anymore. It's gone. I really desperately want to buy a new iPhone, but can I buy it when I'm entertaining myself or out with groups of mates? No. Once again, I'm missing out because of other people or other commitments that aren't even that important in the first place. So it's not about other people are getting me. Nobody's getting me. Nobody's getting me and throwing me against the wall. Nothing's happening. It's just that I spend money when I'm with other people. Oh, you have to. Well, no, I don't have to spend money. It's a choice. But I don't like feeling awkward because I don't want to spend money. You know. But I think it's the truth. I don't always want to spend money. But the fact is, if I spend money while I'm with other people, I don't have it there for other times when I need it for me. It's how it is. You know, I don't need to stop talking to everybody just to get a new phone. I'm not talking to anyone till I've got a new phone. No, I can still go out with people. I can still do this and that and the other. I can even buy a top and a new pair of jeans or whatever I need. But just accept that sometimes I don't want to buy food. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just want to go out, walk around, buy a $2 thing, a card or bloody $3 snack or a drink or nothing. It's just how I roll. It's just me. Yeah, it's a hard one, but sometimes I like to just go out to enjoy being myself. Just go out and just relax sometimes. Go and sit down at the shopping centre, spend, say, $2 or $3 on something, spend $50 on a new pair of shoes that I need, and then say, oh well, I've done my bit of shopping. And then next week I might go to the shops and just say, oh well, I'm going to spend $10 on a bit of chicken and a bit of fruit for lunch. $10 or $15 on a bit of chicken and fruit for lunch. Fruit could be like anything from banana or apple or whatever. I don't need to buy a lot of food. I don't need to buy a lot of anything really. And in my mind, it's not a waste of time to go out to enjoy life and then come home after socialising and sitting around a bit, listening to the world going by and people's conversations, and then, oh well, it's time to go home. Who cares? That's the way I like to be. It's how I like to live. It's how I like to live.
WordPress 20. Dismiss.